Lando Norris has won the Singapore Grand Prix by over 20 seconds on Sunday evening. For the first time after taking pole position, Norris kept his lead as well and never looked back after claiming his third race win of the campaign and further closing the gap in the championship to leader Max Verstappen, who finished second. Thanks for watching another video on the GPFans Global channel. Subscribe down below to stay up to date on all the latest in Formula 1 and make sure to give this video a like as well. It helps us out a lot. Norris quickly pulled a huge gap on Verstappen at the Marina Bay Street Circuit, but had a few very close calls as well during the race, locking up and grazing the wall in the first stint and having big oversteer in the second stint. Verstappen too had a lonely race in second, while third-placed Oscar Piastri dropped to 6th after the start. The Aussie got back to 5th on the first lap and overtook both Mercedes cars in his second stint to get the second McLaren on the podium as well to almost secure maximum points for the team. Speaking of second cars, Sergio Perez only mustered a 10th place finish, making up places from his starting position but failing to get past the Haas of Nico Hülkenberg, who finished 9th. Overall, a near-perfect race from Norris, who was very happy afterwards. It was an amazing race, said the race winner Norris. A few too many close calls, a couple of little moments in the middle, but it was very well controlled, I think, otherwise. The car was mega. I could push, we were flying the whole race, and at the end could just chill, so it was a nice race. Still tough, I'm a bit out of breath, but a very fun one. McLaren nearly scored maximum points by finishing first and third, but missed out on the extra points for fastest lap, as that was snatched by Daniel Ricciardo on the very last lap. It's no secret that this might well have been the 8-time Grand Prix winner's final race in F1, and if it is, the Aussie has gone out by helping his former teammate Max Verstappen take away 1 point from Lando Norris. Ricciardo boxed on the penultimate lap from 18th just to take away the fastest lap from Norris, VCarb giving Red Bull Racing a helping hand in the championship fight. The final decision for the second seat at VCarb will be made between the Singapore and US Grand Prix, but all signs point to Liam Lawson taking over from Ricciardo with immediate effect. The 35-year-old was emotional when facing the media. A lot of emotions, he said on F1 TV after the race. I'm aware that it could be it. I'm also just exhausted after the race, so there's a flood of many emotions and feelings and exhaustion. The cockpit is something that I got very used to for many years. Just wanted to savor the moment. With 18 races down and just 6 races to go in the 2024 Formula 1 season, let's have a quick look at the updated driver standings following the Singapore Grand Prix. Max Verstappen still leads the way with 331 points, with Lando Norris now trailing by 52 points, cutting the deficit by 7. This now means that Verstappen can finish every race in second place, even if Norris wins all of them and takes fastest lap, and still win his 4th consecutive championship. Charles Leclerc follows in 3rd place on 245 points, but Oscar Piastri is now just 8 points behind the Monegasque driver. The only movement in the top 10 is the arrival of Nico Hülkenberg, who finished 9th in Singapore and has therefore overtaken Lance Stroll in the standings. Nobody in the bottom half of the standings managed to score any points, so there's no movement there. Both Stake F1 drivers Zhou Guanyu and Valtteri Bottas remain pointless for the season at the bottom. That's it then for another video. What did you think of the Grand Prix? Can Lando Norris still become a world champion in 2024? And do you think this is it for Daniel Ricciardo in Formula 1? Let us know in the comments down below, and I'll catch you in the next video tomorrow. See you then.